Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to quickly just go through the proof for why law of sines works. Not really an example for you to follow along with, although you're more than welcome to, but I'm not going to really provide a worksheet for this video because I'm just going to draw it all out for you. So the idea of the proof of law of sines is, where does it come from? Well, it actually comes from right triangles, and that's why it's in the playlist that it's in. So if I have this this triangle, I want to draw it in such a way that it's not a right triangle. And so here I have angle A and I have angle B. And so here's side B and here is side A. Now in any triangle, whether it's a right triangle or not, you can always draw down the altitude or the height. And so what that does is that breaks this right triangle into two separate right triangles. And so what I can do is, if I just cover this up, what do I have? For angle A, the height, which is opposite, and B, the hypotenuse. So I can express that as sine of angle A equals h over B. And I can do the same thing over here. I have h, which is opposite of B, and I have A. So I can write sine of B equals h over A. Now the one thing that these two equations have in common is h. So I'm going to solve for that. So I multiply out b. So b times sine of a equals h. And I multiply out the a. So a times sine of b equals h. Now since they're both equal to h, that means they're both equal to each other. So b sine of a equals a sine of b. And really what we have here is the basic form of law of cosines. Now it doesn't look like that because that's not the normal form you're seeing, but let me show you. If I divide both sides by the same thing, I haven't changed the equation, but it'll look different. It'll look more familiar. I'm going to divide both sides by AB. So over here, B cancels out. Over here, A cancels out. And so what we have is we have sine A over A equals sine B over B. Now some people say, well, wait a minute. Law of sines is sine A over A equals sine B over B equals sine C over C. That's true. But what if this were labeled side angle C and side C? Then it would still be true. And so the fact that I don't have angle C here, I could switch up the letters and it would still be true. I'd have sine A over A equals sine C over C. And so what mathematicians often use is they say without loss of generality. That is, we could do it for the other one, but the basic idea, the basic steps to get there is the same. And so this is where law of sines came from, by taking any triangle, breaking it up, and using the height as the pivot point, as it were, basically setting each of these trig ratios equal to each other. And by doing that, we got law of sines. So thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. For more videos, click the subscribe button. If you have suggestions or other problems you want to see worked out, type a comment below. To support the channel, click the Patreon link to help keep this going. Thanks so much for watching. And remember, the best way to understand something is to do it.